Achieving good health in life is an ongoing challenge. The real work towards wellness happens every day, and making healthy choices on a regular basis has a lasting effect.
I think the most important thing we need to do individually and as a society is take back our health. And that's in the 1,000 little choices we make a day about what we eat, how we live, who we work with, how we connect with people, and the communities we build.
You know, a common pitfall is that if you feel great, you don't need to go to the doctor. The problem is you can feel great but still have what we call killer numbers. Often you're not going to feel elevated blood pressure. Often you're not going to feel elevated cholesterol. You may be unaware of a skin cancer that's growing on your back. You may be unaware of an abnormal pap smear. So it really is important that even if you feel well, it's important to go to the doctor to get checked out. Because at the end of the day, the mission here is really prevention. We want to detect things in their early stages so that we can appropriately act and not react.
The patient plays a critical role in discovering changes in their skin early and are usually the ones that pick up their melanomas or their high-risk skin cancer. So we do encourage that on a monthly basis.
Maintaining up-to-date medical records and screenings is an important responsibility. Screenings should include standard blood tests and simple self-examinations like breast and skin checks. Building a relationship with a good doctor is also a healthy step to take.
When you pick your primary care doctor, you know, what could happen? You look at your family history and you say to yourself, if I had to face a healthcare crisis, would I be prepared? And to know if something happened to me, do I feel like I have a network of support? My advice is you have to be a Boy Scout in this situation and be prepared and be ready to advocate for yourself.
You look at people, some people in their 60s, 70s, look like they're in their 40s or 50s and they're very active. Other people are in their 40s and they look like they're, you know, 1 foot in the ground.
We're an aging population because the medical care is so good, we're getting older, and I don't see people preparing themselves for the aging process. And what's so important is that we have a living body. We need to challenge it on a regular basis. You know, sitting up properly, doing your exercises regularly, these things can make such an amazing difference.
There was a landmark study done around 15 years ago that studied 90-year-olds. So they took this group of 90-year-olds and they put them on a lower body strengthening program. And they found out that on average, these individuals increased their lower body strength by 100%. They literally doubled the strength in their legs by doing a strength training program.
You just have one body for the rest of your whole life, you know, and it's important that patients realize there's only so much the physicians can do, or the chiropractor or the physical therapist can do for them. They have to play an active role in what's going on to accomplish the things that most people want to accomplish when they initially come to us.
So much of the time we spend on taking care of ourselves tends to focus on cardiovascular disease prevention, eating well, going to the gym, but we want to make sure that when we're driving to the gym that we're wearing our seatbelt and not speeding and not using our cell phone. It's the trip to the gym, the commute to work, which is really going to be that person's greatest risk to his health for that day, and because of that you really want to focus on driving.
At times, life can be busy and stressful. Finding a healthy balance in life is essential. Devoting time to activities that recharge the body takes planning. It's important to schedule in the time to exercise, eat well, and get enough sleep.
There's a strong correlation between finding happiness, achieving happiness, I should say, within yourself and those activities that keep you fulfilled and keep you reducing your stress. Time management and stress management go hand in hand.
It's a very fast-paced, hard society, and we have to perform, we have to function. People can't afford to be sleepy.
The range of normal sleep need is generally somewhere between 7 and 9 hours. So there are very few people who need either more or less than 9 or 7 hours. One interesting statistic is that in the United States, the average person gets 7 hours of sleep per night. Therefore, you could say that the entire country is sleep deprived.
Keeping a balanced life that includes work and exercise, healthy foods, and positive relationships is important.
We're all granted the same 24 hours every single day, and it's a matter of choosing your time wisely so that you do make choices that support your well-being, that support your productivity, that support your relationships.
In life, we want to improve every day, and whether it's working, golfing, or running, or solving a problem. And the more you are in tune with your body, the much more effective person you're going to be. And so you need to strive for that feeling.
People are not paying attention or going way too fast. They're caught up in their lives. I believe we have to be really good observers and investigators and take better care, take inventory, balance their lives more with play and work and creativity and sleep.
Monday through Friday, we're programmed to make our commitment in our world. Getting up and going to work on a day that we're perhaps exhausted and don't want to go, but we go anyway to take care of business. So we're programmed to take care of business Monday through Friday in every avenue of life except nutrition and disease prevention. So my pitch is take Monday through Friday, prevent disease, commit your actions to your prevention and to your longevity.
Hopefully with increased awareness, that'll translate into action. Knowledge really is power, and we strongly believe that a better educated patient is one who is going to take better care of themselves.
Taking on the challenge to live a happy, healthy life comes with enormous benefits. The reward is a longer, happier, more meaningful life. Making healthy choices throughout the day adds up to a big difference. Everyone can improve health and wellness, one choice at a time.